Estamos ao vivo. Fala, investidores da Nintendo, tudo beleza? Investidor aqui para mais uma live e dessa vez vamos cobrir a Nintendo Direct, né, meus amigos? Faltam aí 3 minutinhos. Quais são as suas expectativas para esse evento? Bom, como eu sempre digo, é um evento Partner Showcase. É uma Nintendo Direct que traz jogos de terceiras, né? Ali para Nintendo, para dentro da Nintendo. E aí a galera já sonha alto, né, gurizada? A galera já quer coisa grande, né? E normalmente não é anunciado coisas muito grandes não de parceiros nessas Partner Showcases. A Nintendo traz jogos menores, né, nesses eventos aí de terceiras e um ou outro assim jogo grande e conhecido, tá? Tipo, normalmente uns dois no máximo, quando muito. Mas eu gosto muito, é um evento que traz jogos menores de terceiras, jogos bons, tá? Jogos que passam no crivo e na peneira da Nintendo e estão lá para a gente conhecer, né? Jogos que normalmente passariam despercebidos se não tivesse nesse evento. Pode ser que isso tenha mudado com o Nintendo Switch 2, né? Que a Nintendo possa estar trazendo alguns jogos maiores por ser início de console, mas eu não crio esse hype todo não, tá? Eu acho que vai ser jogos desconhecidos menores de terceiras aí. E ela solta jogos grandes no Twitter lá, a parte desse evento. É uma estratégia já meio que milenar, né? Da Nintendo, né, cara? Vamos lá, então, falta 1 minuto. Bora lá direto pra Nintendo Direct. Vou reduzir menos aqui. Aí. Bora então, faltando 1 minutinho, estamos cobrindo direto da Nintendo de Portugal, né? Deixa eu ver como tá os volumes aqui os volumes da parada, né? Beleza, parece que o áudio tá bom, né, galera? Dá o feedback aí do áudio. 5 pessoas aqui ao vivo pra gente acompanhar a Nintendo Direct, né? A Partner Showcase, a primeira do ano, cara. 5 de fevereiro. Bora lá, faltando 10 segundos. Vamos só curtir aí.
PEG 18.
Começou bem. Tô excitado. Da hora essa intro, hein, mano? Esse jogo aí tá prometendo
Deep in
demais,
space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive. The scraphook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. Game share is supported, so 2 players can adventure together locally or online with 1 copy of the game. Can these 2 brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Exclusivo! Vem pro pai. Só vem.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Chegar Orbital em julho, galera. Eu falo pra vocês que esse evento é pra jogo menor. GTA, né?
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranorma Site mystery adventure is coming to Nintendo Switch. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the sea floor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranorma Site, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory! A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational football action when Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over. Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision-making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using Game Share, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive. Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Muito interessante, cara. Diferente temática.
Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward in these games. Return to the kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action-adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack.
Muito bom.
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of football and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D action RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 18th. Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide.
Tem até os raros aí, cara.
The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included.
Esse é Elite.
Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode,
Caramba,
as well
mano.
as game share support.
Gostei, curti. Jogar assim ainda, hein? Multiplayer, cada um com
Super
seu então.
Bomberman Collection
7
launches
pessoas
on
ali, galera.
Nintendo Switch
Like.
2 and Nintendo Switch
Curti,
later
mano. Essa eu
today.
curti, animou, hein? Ainda hoje, ó. Versão física em agosto.
The unknown journey continues.
Eita, não é que veio mesmo?
The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
He's alive.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world.
Tem gosto pra tudo.
Traverse the planet on chocobos,
agradar alguém, então
wheelies,
que venha.
in a buggy, or other modes of transportation.
E olha que lindo, hein, mano? Já tá rodando
Team
no
up with
Switchão,
allies in battles,
Switch 1.
blending action and strategy.
É jogo de Switch 1.
If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier.
Olha aí.
You'll also find various activities scattered across the world,
Não é que essa
allowing
merda
you to
veio
take
mesmo,
a
hein?
break from the action.
Respeito total pra esse jogo aí, tem gente que
And
gosta.
as you interact with your
Engraçado
allies,
que
their affinity toward you will grow
Nate
and
cantou essa
impact
bola,
how the
cara.
story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his
tinha
crew
que vir
in their
mesmo,
pursuit of
não
Sephiroth?
Não tinha como vir.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on
Olha aí,
Nintendo eShop.
Pragmata?
Vitals stable. Awakening subject.
Pragmata.
While investigating a lunar research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Help! Come on, gun work!
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels towards the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot
Eu
buddies?
joguei esse jogo aí no PC, a demo dele tá boa, viu? Tá legal esse jogo aí.
Yeah, baby. We did it!
Tá muito bom esse jogo, mano.
This is how we say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
Abriu,
April
pô.
24th. A demo will be available later today
Ô,
on
demo no
Nintendo
Switchão,
eShop.
mano. Ainda hoje. Bora testar no Switchão.
We hope
Legal,
you're looking
cara.
forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines.
Mano, é porrada, né? Apresentação
Journey
porradeira,
to
uma
the
atrás da outra.
Lost Lands. Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic
Turok
action shooter.
Origins, mano.
To stop an alien threat from destroying all
gigante isso
human
aí,
life,
viu?
you'll journey solo or with a team of
Caramba,
warriors
mano.
online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in
Turok
ferocious
Origins,
combat.
aí sim, cara.
Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more
Caramba,
abilities
Turok
called Echo
Origins.
Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins
bom, hein?
launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Caraca.
this autumn.
Chupa Caio.
uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free.
7 pessoas ao vivo, galera. E aí,
A
vocês
boy
estão
named
curtindo?
Ray must use his newly
Tá bom o
awakened
evento, hein,
powers
mano?
against the
Cheio de
threat
surpresas
as he
aí.
joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students.
Pô, já tivemos
The
Turok,
Academy's goal?
Collect no
Conquer
Bomberman,
Xanadu, the great
demo
labyrinth
disponível
rumored
hoje
to
do
be the
Pragmata.
origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes. Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats.
Cara, aí o jogo tem tudo, mano. É
And spend time with
2D,
your
cartinha,
friends as you
RPG
prepare
3D.
to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and
Visual
monster
novel.
begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this summer. Check out these anime-style games. It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon story
Digimon,
game.
mano. Aí sim.
One day,
Não
a
tinha sido
powerful
anunciado
blast
ainda
causes
essa
the
draga
world to
pro
collapse
Switch 2, cara. É
and sends you
palhaçada.
8 years into the
Agora
past.
veio. Agora
With
veio.
over 450 Digimon to collect. Adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future.
Eu prefiro a saga World,
And on Nintendo
mas eu
Switch
curto
2,
esse aí também.
you can select
Eu acho da
quality
hora.
mode, playing in
4K,
4K at 30
caramba.
frames per
Aí
second.
sim, mano.
Or
4K
performance
30.
mode, playing in
Ou
full
1080
HD at
60.
60 frames per second.
Prefiro
Digimon
4K
Story
30.
Time Stranger launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Hoje, mano. Aí sim.
An
Boa.
adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting
Granblue
style.
é grande, né, mano?
Channel the
Granblue é
power of
grande, hein?
teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team
Esse
up
é
in
grande,
local
cara.
or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Dia 2 de
July
julho.
9th.
Granblue é grande. Monster Hunter.
The latest Monster
Monster
Hunter
Hunter
Stories
3,
game
cara.
is
Boa.
flying in. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can
Caramba,
learn
tá
special
bonito, hein, mano?
abilities through a ceremony called
Cê
the
é
Rite
louco.
of Channeling.
Tá
Raise
bonita
your
a parada.
Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2
Caramba,
March
esse aí
13th.
deu vontade também, hein, mano.
A demo will be available later today on Nintendo
Uma
eShop.
demo.
Save data can
Bora
be
testar
transferred
também,
to the full
galera.
game.
Bora testar.
New titles are joining the archives.
Será que tá em português? Quem pode confirmar se tá em português aí, Monster Hunter?
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals.
Heavy Racer, não
And
conheço.
get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon,
Doraemon, mano. Direto com várias falas desse jogo aí.
Sonic Wings Special,
Sonic Wings, lendário. Quem nunca jogou?
and more will be released over time. The first wave
Monster
of console
Hunter.
archives
É
titles
Monster.
includes Cool
Não, não é
Borders
Monster Hunter, é outro nome. Esqueci.
and Ninja Gaiden 2, The
Ninja
Dark
Gaiden.
Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Ó. Mano, só. Hot Pretty X. Animal. Nossa, parece o... Esse Reanimal parece aquele jogo lá, mano. Dos maluquinhos de capuz. Olha aí o normal da Star Trek, cara. Que da hora. Voyager ainda. Ó, vai ganhar 972, mano. Alô, Gabi. É, tem bastante coisa, né, galera? Bastante coisa. Olha o Rise aí, mano. Esse é excursionista chupinhava como se fosse filho. Tá aí pra nós agora. Resident Evil. Alô, Moni. Database.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI
Vamos ver
analyst
se vai
Grace
liberar uma demo, né?
Ashcroft is
Acho que vai
captured
liberar
by the
demo pelo estilo
suspect
de
while
coisa.
investigating the case. In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head-on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case, Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time.
Embora o Leon seja mais ação, ele tá numa pegada mais stealth, né? Chegar, agachar, chegar por trás.
That features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on Nintendo Switch 2, February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Pre-order liberado.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or
Vai ter uma
Resident
demozinho.
Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins. Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Último título do evento.
Hey everybody, from all of us here
Bethesda.
at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you
pode ser
from your
o
early
jogo
days
da
of
nave lá,
gaming
né?
to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to
Várias,
Nintendo.
mano.
We hope
Vai
you
ser
all
mais de
enjoy the
um?
journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2.
Fallout.
Scavenge, shoot,
Franquia famosinha,
build,
né?
and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland
Franquia famosinha.
and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from
Cara, será
hundreds
que
of
vai vir o
perks that
Starfield,
fit your
velho?
playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new.
Será
From the
que
heart
vem o
of Diamond
Starfield?
City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults. The Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be
Starfield é
uncovered.
pesado, hein, mano?
In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient power,
Indiana Jones já
and
tava-
only one person can
Indiana
stop
Jones já
them.
estava confirmado, né?
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Experience this renowned open-world
Elder
RPG
Scrolls, cara.
now on a Nintendo console for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of
Deixa eu ver como é que
characters
tá o
By the
grupo
grace
aqui.
of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler.
and fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons, wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks.
É, trouxe
That's all for
os
today's
clássicos aí,
Nintendo
né?
Direct Partner Showcase.
Trouxe os clássicos.
Thank you for watching.
Elder Scrolls, Fallout. Acho que tá bom, né, mano? Foi uma Direct equilibrada, como sempre tá sendo os eventos da Nintendo ultimamente, né? Bem equilibrada, trazendo um pouco de tudo aí. Né? Teve uma outra pedrada que agrada no modo geral. E teve coisas pontuais que eu gostei muito aí, cara. Vou baixar aqui. Aumentar um pouco. Conversar um pouquinho com vocês aí do evento, né? Cara, eu gostei do evento. Achei um evento bem equilibrado. Ultimamente os eventos estão sendo assim da Nintendo, né? Eles contam com um ou outro título bem popstar, que é o caso aí do Here Beat It, do Final Fantasy, né? O Rebirth. E títulos bem assim extremos em questão de estilo para agradar também uma outra base, né? Então, super bem equilibrado, aí nota 8 para o evento. Eu acho que foi bem jogo atrás de jogo, sem nenhuma interrupção. O Resident Evil pegou um pouquinho mais de tempo, mas merece porque é um título grande. Já estamos no mês do lançamento do jogo, né? Falou ali dos amigos também, então acho que mereceu demais, né? Capitão de Tsubasa também, um jogo muito legal, é mais nichado, mas é como eu disse, o evento ele trouxe um equilíbrio bom entre jogos mais desconhecidos e jogos grandes. Como todo evento não tem aquelas grandes pedradas que a galera espera aí, né, meu? GTA, Hi-Fi Rush, jogos gigantescos, mas teve aí pelo menos uns dois aí que foram grandes, né? Falando de Final Fantasy e um outro aí, né? De parte de RPG foi bem forte, eu gostei. Deixa eu só ver uma coisa aqui. Deixa eu baixar um pouquinho aqui a voz. Aí, ficou melhor. E teve esse aí também, que eu gostei bastante desse do dinossauro aí, que é o verdadeiro Survivor Horror, né, mano? Aquilo, você não tem como você lutar contra um dinossauro, você tem que sobreviver. Proposta interessante, esse jogo vai ser exclusivo, curti bastante. Mas acho que era isso, né, galera? Vou digerir, vou rever de novo. Talvez na sexta-feira eu solte um vídeo do resumo aí dos principais coisas que eu mais gostei, né? E no sábado a gente discute em live sobre esse evento, tá bom? Então, deixa eu colocar aqui de novo. Basicamente é isso. Obrigado a todo mundo que ficou até aqui. Um beijo no coração de todos e até a próxima. Valeu, galera. Fui!